this happened before? Yes, many times. Many times. Consistency, that's what it's called. This exact thing has happened before. Play music, having a countdown. Some manner of announcement on the screen. And he's sitting here bare chested in his exact shirt with his exact cap on. It's all happening before everything. Meant to be repeated. And that's okay because this whole thing is good. It's a perfect setup. It'll get better. We'll fix what's not broken. Except for my volume, maybe. I don't feel like talking very loud at the start of the stream. I don't like that. I haven't vocalized yet. You guys are doing well though. See how we're doing. I'm gonna play ads. Stardew. It's gonna be neatly pre-recorded. I think one of them has been broadcast before for an audience of one, but I don't think that person's around right now. The other one is new. A new episode. I'm just waiting out the ads. Otherwise it'll get started right away. Don't care if you're here late. I don't know. I want to screw over to people at ads. I need a shower, by the way. I hope it's gonna be quiet, so then I can take a shower. I don't mind viewers, but I want to take a shower too. But it's nice if people are quiet. Fine. All right. The pre-recording won't mind. I just came back from a run at the end of a steamy day. It's apparently quite warm. I didn't notice that because I was sleeping. But when I went out, I could feel the lingering heat of the day. What can you do? I've barely been exercising ever since I got my dreadful infection, my war wound. You cannot see it anymore. The hand used to be this thick. You cannot see my veins. I'm quite a veiny person. As I gorge myself with the blood of my viewers. I have a lot of blood, and you can see my blood vessels, but not last week I looked like I had a cracked coal from a mosquito bite. Ever since I was not feeling my best, kind of shitty, and didn't exercise, didn't want to go out because I was scared of the mosquitoes. Like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna avoid this? I have to slather myself with DEET every time? Where am I? There we go. But then I realized that I made a fatal mistake when I was out the other week and I got my mosquito. That is not a sound I recognize. What does that sound? Sounds like a Windows thing? Was it in the song? What was that? It sound. Wait, that's a phone. Did my phone do something? Yeah, I realized I don't know. I don't know what happened, man. I was out after some outdoor gym exercises last week, and that's when I got bitten by the mosquito. Not during the exercises, afterwards. And the reason that happened was because I was holding my bike in one hand. And I got off my bike because I saw a cat that was very drenched from rain that had been falling earlier. I actually worked out in the rain, which probably explains the absence of mosquitoes during that part. Whenever I see a cat out in the evening, I have to see if I can connect with it, even if it's just not gonna happen. It rarely happens. But it's worth at least showing I like them. I don't want them to be afraid of me. So I saw it cross the street, and I actually got off my bike and walked back with the bike in my hand, walking, keeping my hand steady, obviously, on the steering wheel. Keep it balanced while I walk, which means that I'm going at a slow pace. My hand is still. At that point, the saboteur emerged. It spawned from a hell portal, and it just injected some fucking deadly poison into my hand. And so the nightmare began. That lasted for like 2 or 3 days before it became less itchy and annoying, and I didn't need ice anymore and antibiotics. Well, I'm still using those, but just for propriety. I don't feel anything anymore. And now again, I went for a run. It's fine because I'm going like this. There's no way of fucking even these little monsters will not be able to land on my hand. So go like this, right? Too much wind, I expect. I mean, it's gotta be difficult to land. But I saw another cat, and before I knew it, I was back on my knees or squatting, going like, right, that or didn't work. And then I realized I was gonna be like, yeah, but you need to be patient. I need to be sitting here for a bit longer. And I told myself, you stupid oaf. Maybe, I don't know if the cats are in cahoots with the mosquitoes, but they get you to fall for this trap every time. They get you to slow down, slow your pace, and make yourself a sitting duck for whatever bloodthirsty parasite happens to be around. And they are usually around. So that's unfortunate. I cannot really connect with cats in this area where there's a lot of trees and woodlands, I guess would call it. It's not even that large. There are some swathes of nature and lots and lots of mosquitoes. I can no longer connect with random cats. Very sad. I don't know how to catch wild Pokemon like this. Not cat Pokemon. But oh well. That was my anecdote for tonight. No one even available. Let me check. I don't want to waste an episode on people. But at the same time, I told you guys to stay quiet because I'm gonna take a shower first. I'm sweaty from that run, right? I see some numbers. The numbers are fine. I can't accept that. Let's get started, man. Let's go. God. Oh god, what a mess. We're back here again, guys. We're here again. Back to the beginning. Full screen iced. Look what we have. It's day 1. And I found a life hack. Never been done before. You can have chicks on day 1. Pickle, apparently. I think I can rename it. And zucchini. Is that? You know, I'm more interested in this little waterfall. That's very quaint. Supposedly, this costs a lot to make. At least I found out that It takes me a while to get there. So it's a new day, a new farm, because obviously every new day for a god has to start with an entire new universe, new timeline. We made the croissant farm. Croissantjes farm? Or as I prefer to call it, croissantjes boerderij. But there's no Dutch language setting, I think. Check it out on the inside. We got chickens. Day one. But they don't lay eggs yet. They're too small. They're the size of eggs. Chicken came before the egg, I guess. This time around. Which is a good thing, otherwise I would have sold them off instantly. And we would never have had chickens. Otherwise, the layout isn't that great for crops. But I may just plant them here. What do we have here? Nothing? See? Not cheating. We're not using the weather machine yet. I don't like friendship decay in The Sims 4. I shall not have it here, considering how much time is spent on running around. And I don't like to micromanage these sprites. So I found out about this thing through the cheats menu, so that was a spoiler. This thing too. What else is new that I've never seen before? There was the sexy soldier daddy that has been in a concentration camp. Where is he? What's his name? He's the daddy of Sam. I would really have liked that as a bachelor instead of Sam. Because that... I mean, he has his traumas, but aside from that, I can fix him. And also, the game needs more mature boyfriends that aren't ugly. Like me. Perfect, mature man like me. Currently not showing, not even my PNG, by the way. Do you think I should show my PNG? I think that's a way to add flavor. Add some... There we go. Also, I'm connected to the voice chat, so it would be stupid not to. I see you there, Spook. I see you there. You know what I don't see? I don't see your Prime sub, so you better surrender that. Surrender that! Or prepare to fight. It will be a very sad fight, though. But you will lose. Sorry, everyone. Just ignore that. Just blackmailing my viewers. That's all. Nothing going on here. Let's move on. Chill farming simulator, guys. Welcome in. Pork chop! You know what we're doing here today? You could say we're cheating. I say we're improving our quality of life. And omitting some of the bullshit mechanics that plague this game, unfortunately. No, that's cannibalism. And that's frowned upon in most cultures. Alternately, it's war, and that's frowned upon on this channel. We shall not be serving you, pork chop. We shall just culturally acquaint you with gods. You know what I mean? We shall involve you in our divine rituals. You were not cheating in any of this. We're not on... We get into Alex's room where he works out bare-chested. Seen him do that on one occasion at least. I feel like we have deserved access to that for default because we befriended him in another timeline and he should still feel the bond with us. Okay, so we're gonna unlock this, that's all. Just because we can. Freeze time inside and in caves. I don't want my mines to take up my whole day. There's no way to slow it down a little bit, so I'm gonna do it like this. Stardew Valley as a time management game is incredibly stressful for me. So I'm trying to make it a bit more palatable. Could even do this for a bit. My god. I wonder what happens to townies when I do that. So here's another thing, the walking speed buff. The bus is still out of order, isn't it? So I learned that the alcoholic lady who used to drive the bus. The alcoholic lady that lives in a trailer used to drive the bus. I don't know what happens to her in this game. Let me see. If you don't take the Joja route. I know when you take the Joja route, Joja repairs the bus. But does it require a bus driver? It's something I want to find out before spending a year in this game. Which probably is going to be 10 years in real life, let's face it. Even though time runs faster in the game, normally speaking, when I'm not freezing it. With how I play, it's going to be 10 years. 10-year run. We're going to have purple rain. And not just green rain by the time I'm done. We're going to have piss rain. They added green rain in 1.6 for if you don't get a reference. Which I wouldn't have gotten before reading the wiki yesterday. We're reading a lot. Pam, bus driver, Stardew. Pam has a very messy hair, but it's not the one that lives south of us. It's Marnie. Once the bus service has been restored, you will manage the bus. Interesting. So wait a second. She does actually always get to drive the bus again? It is kind of nasty that the mayor never really restored any operations, never spent any tax money. And this town is mismanaged. It's just one of those things you pick up on. Not the first time around immediately, but it's these little things you start realizing as you play or read up on spoilers. Town just kind of sucks under the current mayor. And that's one of the reasons why I want to side with the supermarket chain. First of all, because they don't rely on apple spirits to get shit done and repaired. Whimsical apple spirit just want every possible kind and source of tribute. Fuck them. I eat apples. We do not make offerings to them. I also think that they employ Shane. And if you take the community center route, which is the default one where you please the apple spirits, you restore the community center, Joja just gets rushed out of town. I don't know why, they just move out. Goodbye. There's a accidental fire. Important aspect of the local economy. I know it was the apples. A company that injects at least some money into this town that nobody else is willing to put money into. I mean, Pierre doesn't employ anyone but himself. He was a driver. Pierre's the type of guy that employs AI. Excuse me for a second. The souls are loading. More souls. Just so you can keep all the bus is broken down after you arrive and remains so until repaired by the apples. Apples. No, I'm not turning into a Shinigami. Look. They are apples. Not just me that can see them, okay? Go back to your corner where I put prereq Zach. You're in my domain now. Food, not friends, if you ask me. Look.
After purchasing all of the vault bundles for a total of 42,500 gold, or by purchasing the bus repair for 40k. Why do the apples want to turn a profit on this? What? What is this? I don't even know about this mechanic. After completing 4 offering bundles where you get random shit like harvestables. Joja don't get that. Because they're not magical apple beans. They don't give you chocolate cake. You just buy the bus repair.
Fine, you win, Zach. You win. I'll disappear. I'll just go away. I'll just go away.
After completing the community center, first night before a rainy or stormy day, a cutscene will trigger. What? Inside the missing bundle can be found. Oh, it's just another offering. Do you know how expensive this is? What the fuck? At least they serve. Yes, I do think that I don't know why they are making me pay for it. Any of them, either of them, but why do the nature spirits require such expensive offerings before repairing anything? I get it, a company would ask for money if you're like, hey, you want to have the benefits of this and profit of this? Because ultimately, we profit off these services the most. We're the only one with any sense of entrepreneurship. Like Joja Town is great. Sorry, Joja Mart is great. But they just sell Coke, okay? They just sell some fucking drinks and cheap vegetables.
The apples are way too demanding too. Like it's not easy to get all those really vastly different items.
I don't know if they really profit of a bus to the desert, but I go there and I harvest some fruit seeds and whatever. I don't know what is there. Good shit, supposedly, can profit off. I spin it into millions. At least the farmer can. So I get it. It makes sense. In a way, this is my town. I'm developing it. Question is, are we conspiring with the spirits or with Joja? And I'm like, the spirits do not employ anyone.
Spirits do not pay my salary.
Spirits are inside the community center. The community center should be run and maintained by a community. So why do I have to come in and repair it exactly? Why could the town not pull together and use the resources that everyone technically could have access to? I have no special powers to unlock that. Access the resources, use the town's resources to get all this sorted out. Why me? Why me? I'm no one special. I don't want the mana sword. Right? But in this case, I'm really not a hero. I'm just a capitalist fucking farmer. Sorry, I'm a burnout victim, retiring to the countryside only to be crunched by the jaws of ever swift moving time schedules. Even more than in any office job. And the toil, the burden of physical labor. But hey, you know, it doesn't make sense that we're after making as much money as possible. Considering the interest, like, oh, I'm so tired of my job. It's such a grind. It's all just about money. Fuck it. I'm moving to the countryside. Speaking of, did I get unfollowed by anyone?
Uh-oh.
Who would ever unfollow a channel?
Uh-oh.
With this kind of content? I don't think my style has changed much recently. Like, the last 2 months have been pretty consistently low energy and
And now I'm back to
what I
medium
call
energy.
this well-crafted, professional, no fucks given style that I worked hard on obtaining, by the way.
That's the power of pre-recording.
I don't think that anything has changed significantly since April, start of April, late March. So if I didn't lose my followers around that time, I don't see why they would fuck off now. You know what you're getting. Aside from which, I've always been toxic towards my viewers. At least in the past, I was worse. Not toxic, but you know what I mean. Ungrateful. Or arrogant. But in a sexy way. Of course. You know. Sociably, amicably arrogant. Yes. We needed 2 words to make this bullshit sound right. Charming. Charming, really. What were we doing? Freezing time. That's what we're playing Majora's Mask now here in this game. I feel like I'm playing Majora's Mask here sometimes with the time management. Except instead of the moon crashing down, it's Grandpa coming out of his grave to read us. Give us a rating that we didn't ask for. So yeah, spirits. I think that either way, Pam gets her job back. Comparing Pam Season 5 to Pam Season 9. I want to know about this Pam. This has nothing to do with it. Oh, I see. She started working in the office. Or this is her past timeline. Then she became a bus driver. Whatever. What do people think? I don't see anything about her becoming an alcoholic. So I think these people are just writing fan fiction at this point. Wrong. And there's no gym in this town. There's only one charming, truly charming, handsome young man here. Holy echo. Hold on. Well, maybe that's realistic. Why is this noise penetrating my microphone's noise filters? It's not good. Yum, 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 yum. Can we go even faster? I'm cheating anyway. Well, it's not really cheating. I'm still putting in the work. What the fuck? How is it cheating? I'm putting in the work. Okay, the one thing I cheated about is extra inventory space. That I feel is a cheat. I don't want to pay for that. I've been through that stupid grind in the beginning 2 times. I don't care for it. If not 3 times. Let's talk to everyone. Don't care about you. If you just walk slowly on your first day, hello there. Where are you looking? He's looking at the trash can. That is shady. Shady, 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 shady. I overheard someone saying that you got your first chicken the other day. Man, I wish Grandma had chickens. I'd eat a dozen raw chickens. Eggs for breakfast each morning. Look, forget what you saw, okay? Oh no, wait. I'm gonna see if I can get eggs the first week. Sorry, because he loves eggs. Like I just said. Who else is there? Everyone is frozen in time now. There we have her. Nothing like a sip of the good stuff. The one that's all bones. You're going to love it here. It's way too genki. Oh, genki desu ka? For me. It's way too ohayo gozaimasu for me. Does she ever have a grumpy face?
You know what I want? You need grass. Her optimism gone. There. I don't care about you. You're not my waifu. You'll never be my waifu. No matter how much you try with that cock-hungry smile. Sorry. This is how I talk about women and people in general. Because women are people, everyone. Support feminism. Trash talk everyone equally. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? What's on TV? Is he... Wait, what? Why did he turn towards me so menacingly? Because I walked in front of the TV? He turned towards me and I can't replicate it. Oh. Look, it's Alex's room. 30-pound weight. How much the fuck is that? There's a box of Great Ball trading cards. Is there any underwear? Any loop? Great Ball helmet. Is that an actual sport? The fuck is a Great Ball? Is that a real world thing? Stats and standings. Well, he's a pro Great Ball player. He's even though I don't know if that exists. He's a pro at it. We love a pro. I'm a pro too. A spitball. Spitballing facts. Does Penny liver as well? Like, we read about Penny and Pam. Penny and Penny. I'm just gonna quickly talk to everyone without a hurry. Day 1, talking to everyone. I don't think this guy counts. You just want my stuff. You're not a friend. Look. I don't think he's a friend, is he? His weird as fucking head. You're not a friend, you're just a... You're an NPC. Motherfucker. Flint already clocked out. It's 4 PM. Stadt. And the fucker's gone. I would like to join your mighty globalist corporation. That's fine. I'm falling back into old habits already, because supposedly in the opening cutscene I always skip. He was working for Joja, but in an office. Decorates the wall of one room. Parsnip seeds. They're slightly more expensive than a shit at Pierre's. For no reason. But at least they're open till 11. Wait, does Shane work here? That's another person they employ. That's Shane for you, right there. See that? Enjoying you? How are you enjoying being me? What about... Really like this? Well, it should cheer you up. I hope it's not too noticeable. I have zero fucking interest in his sleazy, crusty ass. Yeah, you need grass. I don't care. I'm just here to meet you. To make friends. You know what was useless? The stupid bushes. They used to fetch twice as much money, supposedly. And it was recently nerfed in the latest big update. And my dumb ass didn't know that, so I spent all this time running up and down to Coraline. That's just her name. Coraline, not Caroline. To befriend her as fast as possible and stuffing her ass with these daffodils. She looked like a goddamn vase by the end of it. By the time we got to our hard event. She was like one of those flower parades. You guys have that? You know what it is? I forgot what they're called again. I went to one once as a 3-year-old or 5-year-old or some shit, like before being fully formed. Which, to be fair, only happened maybe a month ago. But this was even earlier in my formation. A Bluma Corso, is that what it is? This is me. Pelican Town. Why don't they have this in Pelican Town? These really look like it could be villagers. The aging population of a remote farm community. Quote-unquote farming community without farmers. Look at that. You got a guy with beer here. Beer bottles next to him. There's your local alcoholic story. Eligible bachelor. I'm sure people will really be clamoring for marrying him. Like Shane, by the way. He wasn't a bachelor before. Oh, but who is the female equivalent of Shane? Because they added Shane later on. They could have added Sam's daddy. Did they add Penny later on? Is that the equivalent? You would think it would be Haley, because she's also like an unlikable character at first. I hate Emily. She looks way too happy. I thought Maru was married. But I feel like if I'm a man and marrying Maru, it would be weird. It would be against her canon. Look at that. That would be against her canon. I'm sorry. She might be bi, but I'm just getting a vibe from her. I just want to know who they added later on. Because people asked for Shane. When did this happen? Used to be a huge Shane fan. His lore was appealing to me. What? He works in a supermarket. Evil Dr. Portrait, there are people that are crushing on you right now. Tens of thousands of fangirls. Oh, I'm sorry, no. You're not enough of an alcoholic, I suppose. You need to add that to your resume. Don't you work in a supermarket? Somewhere? Or no, something with food. Something soul draining. You need to have a soul draining job and these girls will fall over you. There's Shane that works there as well. And like, he says, His lore, this person says his lore was appealing to me, so your lore is appealing as well by extent. Because your lore is also that you work in a supermarket. But you should get, an addiction on the side, become more appealing, even more interesting lore-wise. This is not. You're too successful, okay? Stop it. How can people fix you if you're not broken? He's excruciatingly exhausting to interact with. As I got older, I lost that liking for him. Yeah, guess what? Because he's just like that. He is like that. These self-defeatist types. You're not gonna fix them. I want a wholesome farmer to save me. I suffer from depression. Shane is very relatable. Fuck off, he isn't. Fuck off! He's one of my 3 faves because of the little pixel that he helped me with my depression. Like the pork chop? You know what to do now. You're gonna be a doctor because you're gonna help people with their depression. By being depressed and being relatable. Start today. Even if you need help. And I can be really pessimist if you want me to. A lot of people have a savior complex. I'm attracted to train wrecks. It makes sense that he originally wasn't a bachelor. That's what I mean, he wasn't. See that? It's gaslighting. Empathetic and relatable character. I wish he seemed more like he was getting his life together post-marriage. Why would he? That's when people just fall apart. That's when everyone else falls apart. Why would he get his life together from that shit? Recovery and depression aren't linear. Stay in his pajamas and snuggle chickens all day. Do not stay in your fucking pajamas because you're depressed. What the fuck kind of approach is that? What you can do is stay in bed, but don't stay in your fucking pajamas. That's disgusting. Snuggle chickens. I guess, each their own. It seemed like it was still sneaking off to drink alcohol. Show person really does want to love the place he's at when the depression monster won't let him. So, I guess the alcoholic aspect is kind of plaguing him more than that is appealing after a while. Shane saves himself. He makes the decision to ask for help. He decides to start therapy and stop drinking. Does he or not? It seemed like he still sneaks up to drink alcohol. What is this person says he stopped drinking? Well, he decided to. He didn't actually do it. Right. The easiest spousal romance in the game is Shane. Why? Why is it easy to marry? Sorry, date. Always in the same places. Oh, come on. I have stalker brain. I know where Alex is. Why are you saying that Alex is hard to date? The hardest one to get with? He's almost as easily available as Shane. He's always found in his home. Yeah, so what's the problem? Near his dog. I never realized that was his dog. I never even registered dog. Even though he's always standing with it. Let's see if we can spot the dog, or if it has a perception filter on it. He has the least amount of love gifts. They're rarely sold by Gus. Complete breakfast and salmon dinner. Mmm. You don't have a kitchen in the beginning. Potatoes, eggs, and milk required. So this. Oh, I see. His dish cost you 20,000 gold, so he's high maintenance. A seasonal requirement on 2 of his heart events. His 2 and 8 heart events only. I saw that. That was weird. Yeah, I also think he's a bit too much effort, and this is gonna be a low effort run. He likes pizza. Sold by Gus every day. His 6th heart event is triggered in the rain. For Shane, I see. Shane needs rain. You can't fix him. I would know. I'm an impressed mess too. I don't expect anyone to inspire or fix me. Please. But you can try. You can try. By visiting ko-fi.com/ddbro. Sorry, Coffee. How do you pronounce it? Oh, it's one of those GIF things, isn't it? Kojive.com. Give me money, bitches. That will fix me, I promise. I will not buy alcohol from that because you're giving me hope. Hope to work on myself. Who is... Stardew adds new bachelors. We need some OLS article on this. Marriageable. Tiny little spook. I think that. I hope the music is not driving anyone insane. It's been too long. Shane and Emily are already candidates for marriage. Let's feed the caterpillar. Or otherwise, bad things may happen. I will do bad things to you. If you go to the Witch's Hut and use the Dark Shrine of Memory, what the hell kind of town is this? What the hell kind of rural town is this? But very bad things because I'm big. And the divorced candidate will forget all about the divorce. Accidents happen very easily. That is straight up what I used to do in The Sims 4 as a vampire lord. Just to remove people's social links, like all of their social ties. Drained every connection, every social connection they had. Basically, I gave them Alzheimer. I just fucking made their brains into a goop. Meat grinder brains. But hey, at least I didn't kill him. If you want to remarry them, you can do something to activate a shrine. The shrine erases all their memories of you. They actually greet you with what they said in the beginning of the game. No one noticed that they don't remember you. That's part of the magic. Everyone else forgets that this person knew you as well. Shane and Emily. So Emily is new. So whom's do we pick? Considering this guy is high maintenance when it comes to befriending him, dating him. Even if he's kind of the most relatable. Oh, and here's some women's. So she is actually meant to be like a new waifu.
She's a new waifu. Easily the best character. When did they add her? Hang on. So was she originally bachelor or not? Because the impression I just want to know. Did they make her so? Because they wanted to design the ideal waifu and add that to the game for brownie points with the fans. She's sisters with Haley. Dear God. How can she still smile? Now I feel bad about giving her weed. As in weeds. Grass. Or whatever it is. Maybe the sort of weeds that give her a rash if she touches it. She did look very depressed about it. But... Oh! It's the critical piece of information that we were looking for. Patch 1.1, she became a marriage candidate for the player. Why? Was she already in the game then? Style of fashion. She's an aspiring tailor. Great. We got a seamstress for the farmers' drag costumes. What is this called in English? Sorry, did you guys expect me to play a game or something? Is that it? Is that why you tuned in? No. I like these kind of old school streams, right? You just get distracted and do other stuff. It means flower parade. They actually made a translation for this, but they don't actually have a proper page. Like, it should link to this directly. This makes no sense. This is some Dutchy that's like thought it's important that we add all the locations where we had a flower parade in the Netherlands. Even though it's a Dutch word for flower parade. It doesn't need an English page. But you know what I mean? The cultural phenomenon is not completely Dutch, uniquely Dutch. It's not like super different. Maybe there are just more guys drinking beer as they make the floats, or whatever you call these. Hold on. I said something about it would be a shame if something were to happen to you in the face of such a big bully towering over you like a little pipsqueak. You didn't hand over your lunch money. I didn't say that, but it's something along those lines. Same idea, basically. So that was a good threat, I think. We have to feed the caterpillar, keep him well fed. It would be problematic, and I believe something that needs to be avoided at all costs. Absolutely true. Where is the chat box that isn't so lowly placed? It isn't under the subscriber thing or follower thing. Level fear and intimidation. I do my best, man. I do my best. I feel like you're not doing your best. I don't feel like you're doing your best in being intimidated. Do a little bit better. I think you should really try to avoid these threats coming true, taking place. Still time to avoid it. Still drying my feet, actually, right now, because I just took a shower. So you could definitely, you have time to think on whether you care about your safety and whether you care about
your integrity, you want to keep that somewhat. You just, I don't know, want to be stumped into the curb instead. It's up to you. It's up to you, my friend. As long as you got enough rubies. Let's continue. They're floats, right? Even though they're not floating. So that's bullshit. I hate this stuff, like this Mardi Gras shit. I talked about it before. Fucking hate Mardi Gras. Anything with jokers and that sort of thing. Fucking kill it. Clowns, jokers, everything. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. It's tacky. It's beneath me. Not giant. It's not deity culture. Not classy like me. Join us and thrive. What do they mean actually by joining? Like you can pay 5k for what do you call it? Membership? Nobody's able to leave their houses or leave their spot. They're just gonna wither away wherever they are at now. What about you? First night there? Rickety old bed. Look, if they're in their rooms, I'm just gonna unlock them. I'm just gonna break in to say hi. See that? Am I not good enough, friends? How do we do this again? The stream is a black screen. Good for the stream. It's better quality. You can't watch me cheat that way. You're right. It's absolutely true, and it's a sin. And to say you can't enter it, I'm not good enough friends. I'll fucking show you who's good enough friends. Good to meet you in your own room, no less. Don't look in there. Hair gel. Oh, disgusting. No, I cannot date that. No, you're right. I thought he had just had magic JRPG hair. I cannot date a guy that uses so much gel. What else does he use? Deodorizer? Jesus Christ, disgusting. I'm Jody. He's easy to marry, and I like easy routes. Is it the perfect marriage candidate? Sometimes you just have to settle for good. Don't ruin a good thing because you're aiming for perfect or what have you. So how many more of these filthy locals do we have to greet? Porkchop, do you have anything to add aside from criticism? Why are you moving? How dare you move? Did you not get the message? It's 4 p.m. Die. I fucking hate that cunt. I'm a friendship boost from this quest, by the way, with everyone. Supposedly. They don't tell you that. Just what you read. It's a very wiki-heavy game. Actually appreciate that you let me know that this stream was a black screen, by the way. It's Harvey in his bedroom though. You're very beautiful?
Don't you mean an alcoholic? People would be more interested in that part. No, nothing going on here. Not here. Could you just say like, hey, I'm not good friends anymore and now I can never leave his room? I have to starve and die in there. Who else is left? Oh, Harvey's not actually anywhere. What a long day this has been. Jeez. That's very great. That's actually lovely. I had to pause it because... yes, because of the heart attack inducing screaming. There's an ad break, so I'm gonna quickly go to a BRB screen. Give me a moment. Till this is over, just a few minutes. Interesting. What's going on here? That might be a bit much. Is this? No. Oh, let's do some clips.
Looking at your feet all day.
Alright, the COVID outbreak in Clocktown kind of feels prescient because, you know, Majora's Mask is a cautionary tale about things that happen if you lose your mask. Disastrous things happen when you lose your mask, like the Happy Mask Salesman. You could get a pandemic of apocalyptic consequences. So that is the true metaphor behind it. And it also is a lesson about social distancing, which is taught in the form of the moon slowly drawing closer to Clocktown. And eventually everyone dies because of that, just like with COVID when you didn't social distance. And somewhere, Deku did not wash his hands. And we don't know where those hands have been. We don't want to know. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I like how they're both pausing. I like how they're both in the same position.
Us. Oh, did she do the same thing as me? I didn't even mean that to happen. Pause.
I'm glad she noticed.
I missed doing that. Pause, everybody, pause. Right, we're pausing the game. I need to explain some things. Yes, this is my beautiful home that I built from scratch. Yes! I built it from scratch. And as you can see, it's very Palm Springs.
From scratch. Oh god.
Going on the Everest Highway.
40 for toes of Bab.
Where's the box thing out?
Charlie.
Where's the box thing out?
This is not a part of the game where you use magic to proceed yet, like you use them on an orb or something. Oh, I'm glad that, thanks for that notification. Buzzbee took it in. That's really like a Facebook level notification. Have you met Buzzbee yet? I think you and Buzzbee are friends. You know each other. It's Buzzbee's birthday. Push that notification. And there's a friend of my friend on Facebook again. I went to class with this bitch and I hate her. Her name is like something stupid that... Her last name is something stupid that means like uterus fluid. True story. Same issue as Pokemon protagonist. Alright. So we're at 52 minutes. Let's go back slightly so we don't miss anything. Someone just decided to selfishly throw me money to save their own hide. Very poor form, right in the middle of a sentence. So we had a notification screaming over this part. That is honestly unacceptable, if you ask me.
But hey, what can you do? Some people are just selfish enough to throw money. Because I've been blackmailing them and they're like, hey, this is the right moment to do it. It's so spiteful. I feel like I should just make... I think I feel like making good on my threats regardless because their timing was off. I threatened them to... yeah. But I would stomp them into the curb if they didn't give me money. But then they gave me money at such a crucial moment in the video where I was talking. And disrupted it, the whole flow of it, and I find that it's not very respectful. I think they need to give me more money, because then I can accept it. Then it's fine. But otherwise, I'm still of a mind to just punish them. And he has the same issue as the Pokemon protagonist, or just a bush or some weeds can block your path and completely fuck you over. Ruin the adventure. Hello? Oh, she's not that last one that I greet for a change. Okay, what else do you have to say? Livestock and products. Cool. That one. Elliot. Still don't know where Harvey is. Who's this? Leah's friends. Cool. Thank you, Saribut, for letting me know. Already been here? Alright, so he hasn't gone back to the beach yet. Good. Whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. Just give me a blood elf. But he only has one thing to say. I'm still missing some characters. Should only be one missing. There's 5. Harvey is still missing. Are you? I talked with you. Talk with everyone here. It's Clint, who closed at 4 p.m. exactly. Hold on. Hello. Goodbye. Let me drink some water quickly. I need a BRB actually. Give me a moment. I'm having an offline recording because this game is so light on resources. I can record it separately with a good encoder. Which means I should probably try harder on the quality of this shit. This is gonna be preserved for a rerun. Bum, 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 bum. I kind of feel like it is a cool... Come here. I can sell you guys. As roast! Yeah. No, I feel like it's a fun farm and all. But the bluegrass perk, it's a little abstract to me. You know what I mean? It raises friendships and down the line you get like better quality eggs that you can sell. But forest farm, you just straight up get all these resources and shit. And now I'm just like, yeah. For standard farm is excellent for mid to late game optimization. And I can give eggs to Alex for sure, but I will not be dating him in the first year anyway. This is fussy. Stressful to date. I need to get rid of the weeds, but not of the bluegrass in this farm. I also don't really think it's that special. In terms of looks, it just feels like a remix. It's a weird layout, less convenient layout. I mean, it's a big money maker that you have chickens. That's true. It's a cool thing. But am I Shane? Do I look like a recovering alcoholic to you? I say as I'm wisely not turning on a webcam. I should probably keep more of the grass, but I just don't. I should probably keep the grass. I mean, the grass is good for animals, even if it's not bluegrass. But I'm getting rid of some of the grass around the bluegrass so it can spread better. And this is how time really flies in this game. If it doesn't get frozen. So let's make that chest. For starters. And a couple of torches. We'll call it a day. But so far, yeah, I'm not really sold yet on the layout. Where the fuck is my farm? This is not my house. Might just be that I've just done the introduction too often. I'm thinking of using the time to just go back to spring in my main save instead. But I have to ponder based on what we learned and seen today. Are you guys up for some Coral Island after this instead? I'm also, like I said, considering Sandcock. I don't know why these farming sims make me want to say the word cock, or write the word cock in till plots of land. Just does. Or maybe that's just streaming. I'm not going to delete the farm, but I'm going to pause. I'm just going to pause it like it's frozen in time for now. It's a good idea. It's a good idea for farm. I think I need to lock up the chickens. Chicks. Sugar and spice. What are the names of you? I don't even know. Oh, this is crap. I'm keeping that for gifts. Horseradish can wait. Roast plenty. I don't know what to do with the chickens left outside. Or indoors. Because I don't know if you have to manually send them indoors or something. They ate quite a bit of the grass. Hope they will not eat the grass proper. You need to close this behind me? Does it close automatically? No. Well, let's close it properly then. Also, I'm not sure about the fence decay mechanic. It seems fussy. I dislike anything decay. That's too real life for me. Look at that. So today we get our fishing rod, and then everything is gonna change, right? But I will not be showing it here. I just really like the mountain cabin more. Can you change cabins? Willie, you don't even know who I am. Being weird. Oh, here we go. I also like that I can just take the time indoors to enjoy the coziness, and time is frozen. No! What am I, depressed? I think I also added the cheat. I just want max luck because I don't want luck to decide what I'm doing on that day. Be like, oh, I need to go to the mines or whatever. But I'm trying to balance convenience and quality of life a little bit reasonably. I think I'll leave it at this. My main viewer slash chatter went to work. I don't think there's others. It's just a little bit of an intermezzo anyway. I think I'll be proud of myself for being able to say, okay, I can do this for just a little while. Doesn't need to be long.